While I do love spending the majority of my time on Amazon, I really want to find all of the ways and do all of the things that will allow me to make as much money as I can online. So for the past month, I wanted to see what it was like to sell on eBay. If it's worth the time sourcing the products, listing the products, and how much money I was able to make in 1 month. What I discovered is that I really like how eBay makes the fees so simple. There's not all of these different fees like Amazon where things can get kind of confusing. Most fees are going to be about 13.25% of the final price that the buyer paid, plus 30 or 40 cents on top of that for a final fee. So it's really not that bad. But then we have to talk about shipping. I know a lot of people like to get products. They click add to cart, buy for a seller that's offering free shipping, right? I know that's what I do. If there are 2 listings on eBay and one listing wants me to pay shipping, but the other one has free shipping, I go with the free shipping one. And even though eBay does give discounted prices on USPS shipping, it's still costly. Now, the other fee that you might see is if you go over 1,000 items. In 1 month, eBay lets you list 1,000 items for completely free without charging you a fee. Now, I will say before I show you my results that I did not get everything photographed and uploaded that I wanted to. And that was honestly a longer process than I thought. It's really easy to do. It's just time consuming and kind of boring. So I was able to get 15 listings active, but there's about 15 more that I did not upload yet. That's okay because I'm going to show you what the sales were. I'm going to show you how much that increased my online money for the month, and then what my plans are going forward to increase that even further. So let me take you into my eBay Seller Hub. If you don't already, you definitely should download the Rakuten extension. This is a great way to do online arbitrage and make sure that you're always getting a really good price, finding all the coupons, and always getting cash back. It literally pops up onto every website that you go to that has cash back or coupons to advise you of it. If you don't have Rakuten already, I do have a link right down below in the description that will take you there. And for using that specific link of mine, you do get additional cashback advantage. Okay, let's hide that for now and go over to my eBay. We can see sales for the past 31 days are $242.67. I have 14 active listings because my 15th listing did sell out. But you can see here, I did not do any advertising at all. I wanted to see what the sales were like, just leaving them completely as they were, uploading the products, setting a price, and not touching it again. Now, I did have one listing that took off really well. I sold out all the inventory, and then another one that's selling a little bit. But I'm thinking as I get more sales and more reviews, I will be seen more often and people will be more likely to buy from me because I'll have good ratings and good reviews. With that being said, this is one of my first strategies. I am going to start promoting my listings, especially the ones that are giving me the largest profit margins. This way I do have some room in those numbers to still have a really good, healthy profit left over, even if I do spend a little bit on promoting and pushing out those listings. Going down a little further, this is where our health is. Right now, I am above standard because my transaction defect rate, late shipment rate have been 0%. 0% of my cases closed without seller resolution, and 4 tracking uploaded on time and validated, which I had 6 sales and the other 2 are going out tomorrow because today was a holiday. Now, very similar to Amazon, what the customer is saying about you as a seller is really important to eBay. So you want to make sure that your health is good, your metrics are good, so that you are able to sell on the platform. And 2 of the most important things is, number 1, make sure that your package is shipped out on time. And number 2, the most important, I think, is doing a really, really good job when you are prepping and shipping those products out to make sure that they are going to get to the customer intact. So let me quickly show you how I prep to make sure that I'm going to get good feedback. These bundles were definitely the best selling. I had, I believe, 4 4-packs, and this is the last one. Super important is that we make sure that the cap doesn't come open or get broken. I've sold a lot of stuff on Amazon and sending it to the warehouse. I've had the push bottles snap. So what I like to do is first give it really tight, close, Make sure that's on good. And of course, number one was taking off all of these sticky price tags. Obviously, that would leave a really bad taste in the buyer's mouth if they paid $10 for this and they saw that I only got it for $2. So you always want to make sure those tags are off. Now, let me show you how I package this so that they get to the customer safely and I'm not going to get a bad review for the product getting damaged. I have my industrial size of bubble roll here. What I want to do to each of these is really make sure that I'm protecting that top. So I'm going to start rolling. And then for the top, I'm going to bring it down to give it extra padding there. Keep rolling, bring it down. And there it is, nice and protected. So we're going to do this to the other 3 bottles. They are perforated so that they do tear in certain spots, but I just don't have the patience to search for that, so I just kind of tear it. But this bubble wrap was super cheap. I got it right on Amazon. It came with like 2 huge rolls for, I don't know, it was a super cheap price, but I do have that linked in my Amazon storefront, right in the section that is for Amazon sellers, so the things that I use. All right, let's roll these up. Honestly, I probably use way too much bubble wrap. I'm sure you could get away with using less. But like I said, it's super cheap and I would rather be safe than sorry because there's nothing worse than buying products, sending it to a customer, it's damaged, now you're out those cost of goods. You're probably going to get some negative review on your account and you're going to have to give them their money back. So I'd rather just be safe. So here's what I do next to be safe. You can get these mailers for free on the USPS website, but you can only use it if you are doing what it says on the front. It doesn't matter for me how I do it. This just gives me an extra piece of protection. So what I'm going to do is put these 4 in here, seal it up, and then put it in the mailer. These are nice poly bags. I'm kind of just using these left over from a brand thing that I did. But my other ones that are in my Amazon store, huge package, dirt cheap, because they are kind of flimsy. That's why I like to use these first, because they're free, you get them right online, and it's really going to give my products extra protection. Make sure we're pushing all the air out. Nice and tight, and now we're going into our second bag.
Mom, my shirt has buttons.
Oh my God, you look so cute.
Buckle because...
Okay, cutie. Let me get your shirt. Oh, these pants are a little big. Are you sure you want to wear those pants?
I'm sure.
They're not going to fall down, right?
I'm sure.
Get that tongue in, boy. All right, I'm almost done with this. Go tell all the kids. Now, when the mailer is bigger than the product inside, I just fold it right under, make it nice and tight. This, it fits perfectly, so I don't have to do that. Just to make sure all the air's out. And there we go. So I have 2 to bring to the post office right now. What I really love about eBay is I don't need to use my printer at all. I don't need to print anything out. I could put like a packaging slip in there if I wanted to, but I've never done that. And what happens is I get a little QR code on my phone when I buy shipping through eBay, which it's so easy to do. You get a discounted rate, and all you're going to do, go into your app, go to the sale that you made, and then you're going to buy the shipping. Once you do that, that QR code is going to pop up. So when I get to the post office, I'm going to show them my phone. They're going to scan that code. Out will come the label, and they'll stick it on. So easy. I feel like one of the things with Amazon FBA is I'm always fighting my labels. My label printer, I don't know why. I can never get one that just works correctly. The labels are printing the wrong size or they're not coming out. I don't know. Me and technology, we're not that best of friends. We don't really work well together. So I love that I don't have to do that. No more printing, QR code, they do it, comes right out. Don't need to buy labels, don't need to worry about a printer. Off it goes. Lots of good tools here, and I'm going to go over here to promoted listings. There are pre-built campaigns in here, so it makes it super easy so that you know you don't really have to do much to promote your listing. It's pre-built, it's there for you. And as I said, I did not run any campaigns for the first month. I just wanted to see what organically happened. So I'm really curious now to test this out and see how it does improve sales compared to just letting them sit. Let's go here to the sales. You'll notice that of the money that it said I have for total sales, with the selling costs and what eBay needs to collect, we are now at $140.49 in net sales. But that number also does not take into account the cost of goods. I did the math here on my handy dandy notebook. And from those 6 sales, my cost of goods is $75.34. So we need to now deduct that number from the net sales, and that leaves us with a net profit of $65.15. Now hear me out. That's not great. I'm not going to pay my mortgage with that, but it's not nothing. It is something, and this was really doing next to nothing. So now that I know I am enjoying this process, I'm liking doing this because it is different from what I'm researching and selling on Amazon. Here on eBay, I'm selling those name brand things that I'm not permitted to sell on Amazon. Plus, it's nice because on eBay, you have your own listing. You're not sharing the sales with anybody else. So once you find some good products at a low price, game on. Create a good listing, take those photographs, make sure that your metrics stay well, and you're going to make sales happen. So in addition to making sure that I get everything uploaded, finding more stock at Ollie's because they really do have great health and beauty things like shampoos and body washes. I'm going to run those promotions, run those campaigns to really push my listings even further. So you can see my active listings, the buy it now price when it all sells through is just over $850. I'm also going to make sure that people who are watching my listings, you can see here I have 3 watchers, that I am sending them offers. People who are watching, you can push them out additional promotions and coupons to entice them to come back and to make that purchase. And finally, the last thing that I want to do to try to really increase sales is I am definitely going to be going through and lowering my price and playing with that because like I said, I set a price and I just let them stay. So I'm going to go back, look at all of my listings and get a sheet set up so I can start tracking my products, my fees, so that I can really see what the cost of goods are and really what my profits are because I don't know how much I can lower these by and still be profitable. And that's the goal. I don't just want to make a sale if it loses me money or breaks even. I want to make profit. I'm also going to play around with offering free shipping or not because the listings that I did sell so far, out of the 6 of them, 5 of them I paid the shipping. Only 1 of them did the buyer pay the shipping and I get to choose that. So I have some set up for me paying shipping and some for the buyer paying shipping, and I'm going to play with those too to see if me paying the shipping is going to make sales happen even faster. So there's where we stand right now, and I've had a lot of fun doing this month. I'm so eager to keep going because I know the sales are just gonna go up and up and up. I feel like obviously it wasn't a great month because I was just dipping my toes in. I only went sourcing 2 times, only listed not even maybe half of the things that I even got, and there was some profit out of it. It was easy money. I'm really excited to keep moving forward with eBay, to put it on my calendar each week and have set days of when I'm uploading inventory to make sure that I have active listings. And I found the same thing with Amazon. The hardest part for me is actually getting the inventory into my account. It's just something that's tedious and boring, and I just don't like to do it, but obviously I can't make sales if I'm not uploading them. So I'm going to play around more also with doing different promotions and stuff, because I didn't do any of that for these sales. But it did validate to me that what I was doing is working, because those listings that I did put up didn't take much time and it was more money. Now, it wasn't a ton of money, but if I have more items in my store and I'm combining this with all of the other ways that I'm making money online, then it's just one more nice source of income. But that's it for this one, and I will check back in with you guys and let you know if all of these strategies are working and if I'm going to continue with eBay. That's it for this one. I'll catch you in the next video.